cold. Oh, it's cold. Bro, that water is way colder than I thought it would be. Whoa. Whoa, here comes the wind. Okay, if you haven't noticed already, it is really, really windy today. But the water is surprisingly calm. So we're on the water, and it's like 78. There's a front coming through. It's coming through later tonight. It's gonna rain tomorrow. Cloudy. The water clarity isn't that good. I mean, it's like really good conditions, I feel like, for bass right now. So we're gonna stick close to shore today, and we're gonna try some fishing on the big lake. Since like last time I was fishing, as you guys know, some guy caught like 8 bass, and this wind is really tilting me in this direction. Just the wind is turning me like that. That's crazy. Well, the good news is it's literally, there's no waves, which I don't get. Honestly, I don't get why there's no waves. I don't know. Maybe it just hasn't, stirred up yet. But so we're just gonna stick really close to the shore all day and just see what we can do. The casting is gonna be garbage, but the wind's going that way. So if we're gonna cast that way, it's probably pretty good, actually. Look, the wind keeps pushing me, turning me in this direction. That's how strong the wind is. That's crazy. So yeah, we're just gonna stick really close to the shore, really close. Like probably we could stand up in this water close. And we're just gonna like cast out that far and as far as we can, and do some top water and see what happens. Maybe we'll get over there by the trees. Maybe we'll head over there by the trees and see if the wind calms down over there, because right now we don't have a lot of cover right here. But anyways, welcome to the next video, everybody. I really appreciate your support. Leave a like, comment your Bible question or question of any questions, really. Life questions, God or life or Bible questions. I'll answer them all using, from a biblical perspective. Leave your comments below, your questions, your comments. Subscribe to the channel if you like this content. And yeah, so let's get to fishing. I think I could probably put my propeller down. Ooh, not good. Wind is pushing me out there. Not cool. Not cool. I barely was doing anything, and it just pushed me out there. The alternative is to go on the lagoon. There's literally trees on both sides, really close, and I'm pretty sure the wind would be, or the trees would be blocking much of the wind. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Let's put the rudder down. Let's do some paddling. See what happens here. Okay. But yeah, I really appreciate your guys' support for the channel. And we did have someone drop a Bible question recently. This guy here, person asked, should I leave my Lutheran church for an SDA church? And I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. My blunt answer would be yes. Yes, you should. Kind of a loaded question with a broad answer, but the reason it being is because I'm not saying people who are Lutheran are not going to heaven or nothing, but you only have part of the truth. See, the Reformation was all about gaining back a lot of the truth that was lost during the Dark Ages because of the Roman Catholic Church taking away a lot of the truth of the church and inserting pagan tradition and whatnot. So a lot of the true Christianity that the apostles and Jesus taught and God taught throughout the Bible was lost. So the Reformation was all about getting that back. So you got the Lutherans, you got the Baptists, the Methodists, all that. Lutheran only has part of the truth, not a lot of, so Baptists only have part of the truth, the Methodists only have part of the truth. SDA puts all those truths that were rediscovered into one lot. It sounds like bragging, but Seventh-day Adventist Church is God's end-time remnant church. The church that holds the truth of the doctrine of the Bible, of God's Word. It's not distorted, it's not mixed, it's not changed, it's straight from the Bible, not put any man's tradition into it. It's straight up Bible truth. The Seventh-day Adventist Church in Bible prophecy, in Revelation, and Daniel, it's just, if you want to be in the church, that is to send out the last day message of Revelation and to break away from man's tradition and false doctrine, then yeah, I would say yes. I would encourage you to leave your Lutheran church and join an SDA church. But don't take my word for it. Pray about it. Ask God. Say, Lord, lead me to the truth of your word. And then see where he leads you, and I'm pretty sure he's going to lead you to the SDA. I'm sure he's going to lead you to the Seventh-day Adventist Church. But pray about it. Talk to God about it. Don't take my word for it. Good question, though. I appreciate it. I did link you a video about the beliefs of SDA, by the way, so check that out. I will leave that link in the description below for everybody. So I'm not familiar. I don't fish over here at all, and I don't know how shallow it is over here. So I'm kind of staying away from the shore a little bit, not a lot, but I don't want to run into something accidentally. I might have to forego my paddle drive and go with my paddle. Forego my pedal drive and go with my paddle. The reason is because it's so windy. There's no waves, but it's really, you know, when I'm fishing, I don't want to lose my situational awareness and drift off to the middle of the lake and then flip. It's going to be very bad. So I'm going to stick really close to here. All right. Well, I oiled up my bait. I got this awesome topwater bait, and we're gonna cast this into the wind. See what we got here. Wow, that cast far. All right. And we already drifted way away from where we wanted to be. An anchor would be really good right about now. Thing cast a mile. That's awesome. Boo. Screwed that up slightly. I smell like fish. Like, I got this oil stuff that is supposed to like have fish pheromones in it and everything. You know, I'm wondering if they're even gonna see this if the water's so cloudy. I did bring a really bright colored chatterbait, so might have to go with that. We'll see. If the wind's blowing that way, maybe I want to be on that side of the lake. Wow, that music is really annoying, my guy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just work my way to the other side of the lake. Ugh, this wind just wants to take you everywhere. There we go, that was more like it. I practice casting standing up, and I really need to practice casting sitting down, actually. I think it's really shallow over here on this side of the lake. Oh yeah, there's some nice cover from the wind right here. Let's see if they're oh no, get out of that tree. Let's see if they're biting topwater today. I got nice cover from the wind right here. Pretty calm right here. This is like a really, I'm confident I'll catch something, because that dude, that, you know, he caught eight. They have to be biting, you know. Really? I just got it lodged in the dirt over there. Not cool. Gotta go in for a rescue. It's a little shallow spot right here to like sit and just cast. That's kind of neat. I might do that. Just turn around, go backwards, and kind of beat yourself a little bit. That's kind of neat. I think I'm gonna do exactly that though. I'm gonna turn around and beach myself, kind of play the spot a little bit. See what happens. This is pretty cool back here. Let's turn around. This is like all lot, you know, wind, you know, there's no wind coming through. That's the direction the wind's coming from. So this is actually a pretty nice spot right here. Bunch of bugs right over my head. All right. All right. Uh-oh. We're drifting. My plan didn't work. I didn't stay beached. It's all right. I definitely want to stay close to shore though, because wind, and yeah, I'm by myself. This thing cast a mile, man. I mean, this is mono too, and this probably because this top water is so heavy. It's only heavier because it's so big. I gotta be careful when I cast. Maybe the water's so, you know, it's cloudy. The water is cloudy, so maybe they're kind of hunkering down. Might go with my red swim bait I got. Well, it's not swim bait. It's a lipless. It's lipless. The way the water is right now, it's so cloudy. I know. You gotta be kidding me. Are you kidding me right now? There we go. Yeah, get out of there. gotta be kidding me. This is getting ridiculous. You live and learn. You live and learn. Good thing, you know, I can't lose this bait, man. This is $6. I don't want to lose this. Oh, getting tangled up in everything. Wow. Okay. You know, let's just say I'm going to be more mindful of where I'm casting stuff now. You catching them on anything? On what? No, on what? Okay. They ain't hitting this top water yet. Well, I was just testing it out, and I was thinking about switching to a chatterbait or something. Oh, really? There was some guy out here last week that caught 8 of them on a top water. Yeah, I was thinking about switching it up here in a minute. Appreciate it. Well, this dude pretty much confirmed they weren't going to hit top water because the water temperature is only 46 degrees. That's cold for bass, which means they ain't moving very much. So we're going to head over to this shallow spot right here. Ooh, I think I just hit a stump. Something. We're going to put away our top water. Get our chatterbait out. Wow, it's like really shallow over here. Since the water's cloudy, got this gold hair chatterbait with the, looks like some chartreuse, you know, colored in a swim bait. So we're gonna see how that does. This is on mono. I mean, this is on fluorocarbon. If they don't hit this, I don't know what they're gonna hit. Darn it. You gotta be kidding me. Leave it to me to get it hung up in a tree. Trees love me. I think we're good though. I just gotta get past it. I think we'll be good. Yeah, I see where it's hung up. This is so lame. Well, I don't want to lose my chatterbait. So we're just gonna have to cut it. I do not like trees. I do not like trees at all. Okay, so we're gonna we can't seem to get away from the spot, but we're gonna park ourselves for a minute because I want to put some more oil. I kind of want to just like use my. I kind of don't want to use this. I kind of want to just use my paddle for right now. Got it everywhere. Whoa. Whoa. What is that? What is that? Bro, there was a huge fish over there. Excuse me. There was a huge fish right in that direction. Look at this herring right here, just like ducking underneath. There was, I mean, that fish looked huge. Definitely looked like a bass. I mean, it's gone. It's probably gone now, but, you know, that might be a territory. Let's go check. It was really close to shore. I mean, it jumped out of the water 2 or 3 times. It was going after something. You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Here I am trying to chase a big fish, and I'm getting caught in trees. I hate trees. No, I don't. I don't hate trees. I hate getting stuck in trees. I mean, what I just saw over there with that bass like flying out of the water was equivalent to bass hitting turtles. I mean, not turtles. Did I just get snagged on this tree? I did. Holy cow. There's fish right here. I just saw a little one. He just jumped out of the water. We need to back up here. What is that? Did you just see that? There's fish over here. I don't know what kind, but there's fish over here. And there's lots of branches because I just got snagged again. There's some kind of weird duck here. It's like gray and black. I've never seen this kind of duck before. I don't know, but I know for sure there's bass over here. Hey there, duck. What are we gonna use to catch them? We need to go weedless so we stop getting hooked on stuff. I think that's the plan. Wind really picked up. The wind really picked up a lot. I was just getting somewhere safe to replace my battery, and I noticed the edge of my swim bait, the tail of my swim bait is bit off or cut off or something, so I'm gonna get that off of there and put a new one on. That's not cool. It's already got a little bit of scent on it, but you know, what's a little bit extra hurt, you know? So we're gonna fiddle with the swim bait for a little bit more, and then if that don't have any results here in 30 minutes, if we don't have any results with just constantly casting this swim bait in 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, then we'll try something different. Just so y'all know, I don't keep tabs on celebrity stuff at all, but I do check the news once in a while, and occasionally some celeb stuff, you know, gets thrown in there on the front page of stuff. And recently, I'm sure you all saw or heard about Chris Rock at the Academy Awards telling a bald joke about Will Smith's wife, who suffers from a condition causing hair loss. Will Smith did not appreciate that, neither did his wife, and he walked up in the middle of the Academy Awards, straight up slapped Chris Rock, and then walked back to his seat and told him to keep his name out of his wife's blank mouth twice. He's like, dude, it was just a joke. Now, you know, as usual, there's things to glean from these types of events, from these things happening. As Christians, what can we learn from these things happening and witnessing these things? What can we learn from this? Well, what Will Smith did was not right at all. What Chris Rock did was not right at all. You know, no matter how offended you may be about somebody's joke, you should never punch them, slap them, or cause any kind of harm against them. You should ignore them and pray for them. Jesus says, you know, someone, you know, slaps you on the cheek, turn to him and give him your other cheek as well. And that means to not let don't let small things bother you, and don't be offended, you know? And as far as Chris Rock goes, Paul talks about not joking. Now, neither of these men might not be Christian, but Paul talks about not joking, not talking about, you know, not doing coarse jokes. As Christians, we should not tell jokes to people. And we should not joke around either, because there can be misunderstandings can happen, and those issues that can happen. People have gotten shot and killed over jokes. As Christians, we should avoid violence if we're offended by somebody, and we shouldn't tell jokes. So neither of those things were right. So, you know, these things happen, they cause harm, but we can, like, again, as Christians, we can glean some lessons from these things. A little bit of boat wake coming in. Wow, there's 3 turtles on this log over here. I won't bother them. Don't go with chatterbait so far. Look, I feel like I'm using the right color. It's very bright. Oh, there's that. Look at that. Nice. It's very bright. It's vibraty. It's chattery because the water's cloudy. You know, it's definitely gonna get a reaction, I feel like, you know? So I think we just need to keep plugging along. All my research says bright color lures in cloudy water, and the water is definitely cloudy. But the thing is, if that guy, you know, is right and the water temperature is only 46 degrees, then they're probably not gonna be biting a lot. I'd really like to know what that guy caught those 8 bass on. When I heard him talking, I shoulda went over there and asked him. It's another duck over here. Oh no, it's not. Can entice these bass out of these spots. It's definitely really nice over here. Really nice outside, really. It looks like I'm following these guys on this boat, but really we're just fishing the same area. They left actually and came back. Lots of bugs out right now. It's like a mass of bugs right over my head. Nothing yet. The boat I talked to earlier said they got 1 on the swim bait, and I'm using a swim bait with a jig head chatterbait, so kind of like double whammy right there. Maybe it's too much for them, I don't know, but we're gonna stick with it. Boo, I got stuck. Just wheel myself over there. Might have to whip out the drop shot, you know? Small little drop shot bait. I don't know. If the water temperature is that cold and they're still cold fish, they're not going to want to do much. So, man. I mean, maybe it was just warm. I mean, it was colder last week, and the nights it got to like 14 a couple times, and so maybe it did drop the temperature. And just that 1 week, the temperatures were warmer and they were biting, and now the temperature drops, so now they're, you know, going through a I don't want to do anything phase again. I can't tell if I just hit bottom and I was dragging something or something bit. Or bumped it, rather. I'm gonna throw it there again. That felt weird. Please no. Okay. I thought I was caught again. Man, it's just, I know they're here. It's just like, what are they munching on? And maybe they're not munching at all. Maybe their metabolism is still too low to feed more often than a few times a day. This is going to be the channel, the fishing channel that catches no fish. Honestly. How to Not Catch Fish by Joe Edward. The guy just caught one. It was a small one, but he caught one. He just threw it back like it was nothing. He was like, this fish is not impressive. Buddy, I'm just still trying to catch my first fish from a kayak. Some more turtles right there. Turtles like to sunbathe a lot. They're like, you're getting too close, I'm out of here. There's a turtle right in front of me, I think. What is that? A log? No, that was a turtle or something. Caught on this big tree over here. I can't believe this turtle didn't move. What'd you catch earlier? On swim bait? What color? Purple. All right. Like when you guys left, back there, about 10 feet from the shore, I saw a big old fish jumping out of the water like twice. Yeah, big. It looked like a bass. And it was like right here, like this close to the shore, back there a ways. But I went over there to like, and I was like, you know, throwing stuff and nothing. But it looked like, you ever see a bass hit a frog? Yeah, that's what it looked like it was doing. Jumped out once and then it came out again and then it swam off that way. Oh, really? You just throwing and cranking in? Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to know what that guy was throwing last week when he said he caught 8. Either that or the water was warmer last week and we had these cold spells and it cooled down. Yeah. I took a shallow water temperature on Blue Lake and it was 52 on Blue Lake. Like it was just shallow water. And it was probably only a foot down or something like that. Yeah, it's, you know, still pretty cold for them, I would think. Yeah, that's cold. They don't really start getting moving to like 55, 60, right? Yeah. 50, really? Yeah. I skipped my lure by accident. Bingo, that's exactly where I wanted to land it. So I'm gonna just get to the end of the lake over here, and I'm just gonna like go down the rest of this side again, but throw the opposite side of the lake, or the opposite side towards the middle, and just keep winding there. This is a good spot though. I'm seeing loads of areas where bass would be hiding and chilling in the summertime when the sun's, yeah, definitely lots of shade. They be here on this side of the lake for sure. There's another spot over here that looks like a little flat that you can get up on. Near in the edge of the corner of the lake here, and we're gonna turn around and head on back. The sun's getting kind of low, not too low, but you know, low. Yeah, you can't get over here unless you got a boat. There's way too much trash. There's too much trees and bushes in the way. But yeah, I see trash over here. I wonder what that's all about. The water seems to be being pushed over here, so you know, it's not out of the ordinary that you think that any kind of bait fish would be pushed over here too. I mean, I know I haven't gotten a bite on this chatterbait, but I feel like, you know, it's the color for the water clarity. And if they're hungry, they would bite this. If they were there, they'd bite it. Especially since it's a reaction bait too. I don't know. Pretty far away from where we started off. There's like no boats on here. Like maybe that guy and another one was the only boats I saw. Thought I had something for a minute. Huh. Must have just been caught on something. Yeah, I brought multiple rods for different situations, but I really feel like, you know, this is the one to go with. But, you know, could be wrong. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. If I was out here for like 8 hours, yeah, I'd switch it up a little bit. But I'm learning, you know. Maybe, you know, I'm thinking I have to do it slow because, you know, they're lethargic and they're not going to want to be doing much. So I'm going slow. I'd rather just reel in, you know, cast, reel in, cast, reel in. It's like a channel. It is a channel. Huh. Interesting. I wonder what's in there. Wow. It's a little under the bridge channel thing. All right, well, we need to get moving anyways. We're gonna just do some fast casting and get back to the truck because the sun's going down, in case you didn't notice. We're basically just gonna like pedal and cast and reel in. We did slow, pretty slow and methodical on this side of the lake, or this side, the whole way down. Nothing. So now we're gonna do what I think I shouldn't do. And that's just throw and cast and reel in, not fast, but at a steady pace. We're gonna do some fast mode fishing now. If the water temperature's that cold, you wouldn't think they're biting on fast moving bait. But, you know, I just did slow and methodical down this whole section. and nothing. So now we're just gonna do fast, and I don't care, like, on this side. But just wait a couple seconds, let it sink, start cranking. It is a little bit intimidating being on a huge body of water. But I imagine, you know, I'm completely new to this kind of thing. I imagine the more you do it, the more comfortable you feel. The less you flip your boat, the more comfortable you feel. Oh, man. Chatter should do it. It's a swim bait. It's bright, colorful. The flares are big. Maybe it's too big of a swim. Maybe it's too big. Maybe they're going after small stuff. What time is it? Oh, it's only 7:17? Wow, I still get like 50 minutes of sunlight. Wow, okay. Slow and methodical didn't do it, so now we're doing a steady reeling. Oh, wow, really? Okay. You know, I feel like you have to play a bait. Like beginner people, I feel like we have to stick with the bait. We have to stick with it like one whole day of a certain conditions, you know? And we could be like, okay, that doesn't work in these conditions. You know, so this is, and you think by doing it a few hours, you would be like at that point, but not necessarily, because we could just be not where the fish are at. That's why I could spend so many hours on one bait, because I don't have a fish finder. I don't know if there's fish over here or not. You know, I haven't caught fish over here before, so I can't be like, oh yeah, there's definitely not, this definitely doesn't work, because I don't know if there's any fish over here or not, just because you know, so I could see sticking with one bait perpetually, you know, like for a whole day. That's why it's important when you run across other fishermen and like they've caught a fish, to ask them what they caught it on. And he said he caught it on a swim bait. Well, I have a swim bait on this jig, and on top of that, you know, he caught it on just a swim jig or swim bait. He didn't have it on a jig, so you know, maybe that's my problem. Maybe I need to lighten the load. But you know, for now we're just gonna stick with this. And so this is a swim bait, but it's a chatter bait too with a swim jig on it. So it should work. I don't feel like there would be, like, you know, in the summertime, springtime, I know, hot, warm weather, they'd be like in there, you know, they would definitely be in there, in here and all that, you know, but since the water's not that warm, I don't think they'd be there. I did see some fish 10 feet or so from the shore though. You know, maybe they just came up shallow to feed. Maybe I should get my worm out and like toss a few over there, you know. I think maybe the water's too cloudy and they're kind of just chilling in their spots because I can't see nothing. Because I can't see nothing. I don't see nothing. I see, like, when you look at the branches in the water, you only see them like a foot or two. Yeah, I mean, the water clarity is literally only like a foot or two. That's terrible. So I'm using bright colored bait. I heard dark colored would you can also use dark colored. But yeah, we need to get moving though. We do need to get moving. I felt like something for a second. You know, I don't feel too bad. It's only my second time legit like trying to fish the whole time, you know what I mean? It's only my second time out, so I don't feel too bad. It is the water's cold, the fish aren't super active, you know. It's not, if it's 70 degrees, if it's 80 degrees outside and the water temp's like 60, you know, and I'm not catching them, then I would be concerned. Then I would be like, okay, I really am not good at catching fish. I need to fix this. You know, I need to do something different because obviously this isn't working. But right now, I don't feel so bad. I mean, the guy that the people I saw earlier that caught two, okay, you know, I'm still not giving up here. I still want to, you know, I still feel like I could catch one or two, one at least today. We'll see. Oh, I just saw something. What was that? Something just like literally plopped right in front of me, or right next to me. What in the world is that? Someone's loading something in the, it looks like a black boat. So I'm trying out this whole like eating once a day thing, and it's going all right. It's going good. You know, that's kind of an extreme. The normal would be 2 times a day, breakfast and then a dinner / lunch. You know, like around 2. That's nice. I like doing that. I'm not gonna eat 3 times a day anymore, like ever in my life. I'm not gonna eat 3 times a day unless I'm like really, unless I'm working a lot and I'm like, or something's, unless I need it, unless I need that 3rd meal, energy wise. But yeah, I'm never gonna eat 3 meals a day again. I'm doing 1 meal a day to help lose weight. 2 meals a day would, you know, I would lose weight for sure. 1 meal a day is, I think, necessary for me to gain control over like cravings and such, and like to conquer appetite. Let's just put it that way. You know, people think that, oh, there's a fish right there. It just jumped out of the water again. Right around. Oh, man, what was that? It had to be a fish. Right in this area over here. That fish was definitely jumped out of the water and got something. So there is fish here. You just have to entice them to bite. The sun's going down fast. You gotta be kidding me. I get hit with a tree. Interference from the tree. Oh, I think I got loose. Man. So annoyed right now. If that bass was hitting something on top of the water, that means they are doing some kind of top water. Hi, duck. You don't gotta worry about me. I'm gonna try top water right quick. That guy said there's no way top water was gonna hit, but like the only fish I've seen today are ones jumping out of the water at something on the top of the water. That's what we're gonna go with. Well, the sun's getting low, or the sun already set rather, and it's getting darker, so we best just better skedaddle out of here, folks. Kick it into high gear and get to going. I feel like I got something on my rudder. My rudder feels sluggish. Something going on. Wow, that was a breeze. Closer to shore here. Well, folks, I didn't catch any fish. Sorry for the 2nd skunk video in a row. I do have faith that I'll be catching something soon. So if you like this video, please click the like button, leave your comment and a Bible question or question about life in general, and I'd be happy to answer it in my next video. And don't forget to click the subscribe button. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna pack up and head home.